Soulja, 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 Soulja. All the pretty girls stand up. All the pretty boys stand up. Pretty boys in the building. This right here is my swag. All the girls are on me. Damn. Everybody pay attention.
Oh, don't do the Ric Flair.
Soulja. Pretty boy swag.
Oh my God. Wow. Welcome back to the show. I just wanna. Welcome back to the show. I just like to wish a
Yes.
Yes, it's on there. Yeah, that's what you get. I like to say send a happy belated birthday, I guess, to Soulja Boy. He turned 20. I just saw it on the headlines. I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wrote it down. He turned 20 years old.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday. Anyway, back to the story.
Do your thing.
What's so funny, man? I had to give the band a shout out. We played the song illegally. I had to give him
Illegally, the police about to come arrest us. Lord Jesus.
Everybody hates on Soulja Boy. Do your thing.
Coming up later in the show. Okay, let me compose myself. Coming up in the show, still got the blowdown coming up. And plus, what is wrong with society as well. We're gonna talk about his music. We're gonna have his love segment. This is not our usual relationship expert segment. It's the real, like.
This is actually advice you can take.
Yeah.
Advice you can take. You
know
listen
what
to
I'm saying?
B-Wood, you are a class A. You are a high functioning retard.
Yeah.
You listen to
You
B-Wood,
must ride a special bus. You
No.
have to.
shout bus shouted. That's what you is.
No,
Brian
B
Blackwood.
was actually kind of good though.
On riding the show bus.
Okay.
Y'all forgive Alf'Dawg over here. He ain't had too much sleep. You know. He ain't had no rest.
Yeah,
Wife is talking crazy.
Nah, I've been a little stressed
He's
lately.
talking crazy. Yeah.
All right.
Life got everything special. Special cab service and shit.
Oh Lord.
Brian,
Okay.
we support you, man.
See, we're making ego go up.
Coming up later, later in the show, we will play the audio commercial of our relationship expert, Brian Blythewood. He has his own commercial. That's how important he is to the show. And you're going to hear his special message coming up in the very next segment. So you'll hear from that. All right.
Terrible.
Back to the headlines here. We talked about Dallas, who was also in the NFC East. Washington's Albert Haynesworth. This guy,
Nothing to say.
he opted to skip the team minicamp.
The OTAs too.
The OTA, he managed to skip that because he wanted his own trainers. Now, what Mike Shanahan, the head coach of Washington, said was that everybody has to take a conditioning test. So now Haynesworth has to take the test. He failed, not only on Thursday, but on Friday as well. And he couldn't take it today because of his knee. His knee was swelled up and everything, so now he has to sit once again and watch his team practice.
His knee.
Yeah.
Swollen.
Your thoughts on
You're
Albert?
just
Don't do it, man.
lazy.
Your thoughts on Albert Haynesworth?
I believe America, just like many other players, that when they get to a certain point in their careers and the expectations are set higher.
I'm about to say, lift your voice.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. The volume, he turned his volume down on the mic. Basically what I was saying was, basically, when a player gets to a certain point in their career and the expectations are set high, here everybody put the expectations on Albert, for him to deliver, and he didn't.
Yeah.
So now it's a situation where, I believe that he's just doing everything he can just to dodge, the expectations and, to make it seem like it's everybody else.
Yeah.
When it's really him.
Yeah.
So I think that's the situation. If I am, Washington Redskins management, of course you immediately start looking at other defensive ends, other linemen, defensive linemen that you can, potentially get, and hopefully during the season maybe you can trade for, or you can bargain for in some way, shape, or fashion, buy out or something, because it's obvious that
Well, they can't buy them no more cookies.
Well, I mean, what you have to do, you have to take the necessary, steps to rebuilding your line, because it's obvious that, this guy, this player that you brought in, he obviously does not have the drive that he showed, in bamboozling y'all early on, thinking that he was gonna come there, and really put in work.
Well, I'm gonna go Sports Center here right now. No, but it was said that he thought, he wanted to get traded because Mike Shanahan came in. He doesn't like the 3-4 defense. So for whatever reason,
you're 300 and some pounds. Everybody knows. We've all seen Albert in action. He's a beast. So in a 3-4 defense, it makes no sense to me, because you have that much more opportunity to make plays in a 3-4 defense.
No, what he said was he wasn't going to get as many sacks. Now, like he just said,
it doesn't make any sense.
You're a beast. It doesn't matter.
You're running over everybody.
You're attracting 2-3 linemen. It's because you're a beast.
You sound scared. That's what
that's what you do.
Yeah.
And you sound very selfish.
yeah, that
It's
is
going to
very
affect my
selfish.
stats.
Yeah.
You get paid over $100 million.
Yeah, he is the highest paid
$100
defensive
million.
player.
Look, if I got paid over $100 million, I'll do whatever the fuck Mike Shanahan wanted to do.
I would too.
Go in there and clean that garbage, wash the toilets, and take my bag out. So I'll be like, yes sir, I'll be gone. I don't care. $100 million.
This guy wants to be traded.
$100 million. Now you're crying about a defensive system.
Now let me tell you the conditioning test, in case you don't know what the conditioning test is. It's kind of crucial though, but he's a pro, should be able to take it. He has to do a 300-yard sprint, but it's like a shuttle. It's like a 25-yard back and forth shuttle. He's supposed to, 25 yards, so that's back and forth 9 times. You get 300 yards. Okay. The first time, all the linemen has to get 70 seconds. If he gets 70 seconds or below, he has to do it a second time, and he has to clock in a 73 seconds or below. And then once you do that, you pass the test. Very simple test for people of that stature. The first day, he clocked in at 71 seconds on his first try, so he couldn't practice. He said he was going to be in shape, but he wasn't. He clocked in 71 seconds. The next day, he clocked in at 70 seconds. That would have been good enough. But in between the two sessions, you only get a 3.5 minute break. It's to test your endurance. He went to take a piss for 10 minutes. So Mike Shanahan was like, nah, you failed. You failed, buddy.
It is clear, people, that Albert Haynesworth has eaten too many Baconators, too many hot wings,
Baconators is good.
and that's a heart attack.
Oh yeah,
you gonna have a heart attack. Don't eat them Baconators.
Good.
That's a heart attack.
man.
They saying that now, and pretty soon I'm gonna be hosting the show. Cause he gonna be dead. He gonna be in the hospital promoting the album. I got a heart attack. I got a heart
That's gonna be the new
disease.
mixtape.
Baconator.
Yeah, but what
Got
you
the
was
Baconator in my
no,
head.
but what you were saying about Albert Haynesworth though.
Seriously though, how Albert Haynesworth is clear, because, like I said, not even 2 seasons ago, we saw him, last season and the previous season before that, he had the reputation. Everybody knew about this guy. He was such a beast. And it's obvious that, over that course of time, over the last 2 seasons, I would say specifically, you've seen his, you've seen his potential and his performance rate gradually drop. And now it's becoming a situation where now it's even carrying over into, just like Anthony said, just, standard stuff that, every NFL player is able to do. Even some college football players are able to do, So here it is. You have once again, the money that gets involved, $100 million. You make this guy, bigger than what he seems. And because now he feels like, hey, I'm getting paid, I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's becoming an issue, which is why, as managers, if you're on management, I would say it's really management's and coaching's fault, you know what I'm saying, because you put players in a higher position than they really are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sign a guy, like that, even if you are great. I'm going to give you enough money to bring you there, but, if you're not showing the signs of a true, a high performance rate. You really don't deserve.
And when we come back, I want to extend on that issue because that's really pissing me off about athletes. Is that they are
pretty boys.
they don't want.
And not Iron Man. I just watched the episode of that shit.
Yeah, we don't see any of those type of guys who really, really want to earn what they get paid. And we're seeing it in football. We've seen it with, LeBron James and Chris Bosh in the NBA. We're seeing it throughout sports. This is becoming a major problem.
The A-Rod saga.
Yeah. When we come back, I want to expand on that here on the Alf'Dawg Show in HD. And plus, the premiere, actually be the second time, of the B-Wood commercial when we come back.